Chapter 6 Behind Closed Doors. Remember, if you enjoy, to subscribe and like the video. When you enter Gabbie's room, a chill runs through you. Donovan, this looks like we haven't touched it since she died. That about sums it up, yeah. It's like a moment frozen in time. Makeup strewn across her vanity, a hairspray bottle on its side, a jewelry drawer left open. Mom wouldn't let me clean it. It's like she wants to leave it the way it was in case Gabbie comes back. Tyler sighs, his gaze sweeping over Gabbie's unmade bed. He chuckles wryly. Really? My Little Pony pillowcase? She must have stashed that whenever I came over. I so don't want to hear the rest of that sentence. Bro, unclench. They never even kissed, remember? Right. Her being into you never added up anyway. What's that supposed to mean? There's clearly too much testosterone in the room. Place your hand flat against Tyler's chest and give Donovan a stern look. Seems like we need to establish some ground rules here. Firstly, Stevie and I are in charge here. How do you figure that? In case you forgot, we're in my house. Clearly, we're the only ones here who can keep a level head. So how about you put your macho BS aside and follow our lead? Secondly, try not to poke our noses where they don't belong. Gabbie's still entitled to her privacy. She means stay out of the panty drawer. Dude. Hey, I'm just saying. It's 2022. Girls don't go in that drawer either? Well, say less. Thank you, Stevie, for the helpful translation. Let's just get started on our laptop. The four of you crowd around the desk as you boot up our computer. Please enter your password. Try her birthday? Thank you. Di, she wasn't an idiot. Maybe there's a clue somewhere, like a sticky note or a diary entry or something. Unlikely. Gabbie was protective of her secrets. That means we have to work harder. With someone as smart as Gabbie, it's not going to be as simple as finding clues laying around. Yeah, wishful thinking, I guess. Stevie, I don't suppose hacking is on your resume of illegal hobbies. No, you're talking to a girl who forgets her own passwords half the time. Hang on, there's someone in the AV club who might know how to get the job done. Whoa, wait, I thought we weren't roping anyone else into this investigation. We aren't getting anywhere as it is. I say call them. Besides, it's not like we have to say exactly what we're up to. It's your call, Blade. If you think it's worth the risk to get some answers, then I'm all for it. Diamond choice, what a surprise. It's the only way we'll get what we need. Okay, I'm gonna text him. Let's hope he's willing to help. Hey, Toby. Got a minute? I have a favor to ask. Yeah, of course, what's up? Phew, I was kind of worried you wouldn't answer. Why wouldn't I? I thought you were mad at me too. Since the other day, Millie hasn't really been speaking to me. Yeah, well, don't worry, you and I are cool. Yeah, I'm really glad to hear you say that, because this is kind of a big ask. Do you know how to hack into a password-protected laptop? Wow, just ask that just outright. Well, what did he say? He's still typing? I hope he's not getting conscious or suspicious. Self-conscious too, you know, you're asking a big thing. Well, if he gets weird about it, I'm sure I can persuade him. I just need a couple twisted secrets he'd rather keep on the DL. You seriously scare me sometimes. I'll take that as a compliment. You hold up your hand to silence them as Toby's next message comes in. I might be able to hack it. What's the OS and what year was it purchased? Donovan, 2018 Fuji. OS is Sahara, same as mine. Perfect, thanks. Ah, great. I should be able to hack into it remotely. But, does this have anything to do with Gabbie Navarro? about Gabbie, yeah. We need to get into her computer as part of the investigation. I was afraid you'd say that. Look, I'll help you out, but promise me you won't get me into any trouble. I promise, Toby. Thanks. No problem, I just need a couple more details from you. Like, what are you wearing? But, Toby walks you through the steps to get access to Gabbie's computer. A few short minutes later, we're in. Hallelujah. You sure you don't want to recruit this Toby kid? Seems like we could use a man in the chair. No, the less he knows, the better. Now, let's see what Gabbie's got on her laptop. Jack squad, it's like all school stuff. This is Gabbie we're talking about. You're telling me she didn't even have a pictogram in her apps? Seems pretty sus. Maybe there's something lurking in one of those files. No, my secret's out. No, don't do that. You open up one of the documents, an essay for English class. Oedipus Rex is the title of this. Okay. While the title character of Sophocles, Oedipus the King, is frequently cited as a definitive example of a tragic hero, his willingness to ignore the truth until it's forced upon him can be seen as a moral error rather than an intellectual one, which makes him an imperfect example. Jeez, Gabbie really knew what she was talking about. She loved this kind of stuff. When she read Antigone the first time, she talked my damn ear off. You look over a few other papers she had saved to her laptop, but find nothing out of the ordinary. That is until... Hang on, I found her personal statement for college apps. Personal statement. Once a month, I got to a soup kitchen. Help serve food. It's really great to help other people. I learned a lot about how most people aren't as fortunate as I am. Is it just me, or is this kind of phoned in? It doesn't sound like Gabbie at all. When it came to getting what she wanted, she always gave 100%. Maybe this was written for someone else. Stevie, do you know if Gabbie got paid to forge essays? No way in hell. She may have been cool with fake ID business, but she'd never help someone cheat. Okay, listen. Is it really cheating to write an essay about what you do and why you should go to college? Not really. Stevie's right. Gabbie was really serious about school. She wouldn't even compare Kim notes with me. Well, we're going about all this wrong. We should be looking through her internet history, not her documents. He clicks on her browser, and all of you crowd around him, like we weren't already, as he scrolls through her most recent searches. Oh my god, it's... No, I just left you a little suspenseful. The school website, some essay research, face space, that's it. I'll say it again, sus. I know. There's no 18-plus-year-old content on this laptop. Sus as hell. That's because we're really only getting part of the story. See this plugin? It auto-deletes your search history every 24 hours. But it's been over 24 hours. Damn it, Gabbs. What were you trying to hide? You open up her bookmark folder and immediately notice a save drive called Receipts. Or Recipes, excuse me. You double-click on the link, and Donovan and Tyler let a yell, shielding their eyes. Dude! Why does she have that on her computer? You uncomfortably scroll through about a half a dozen photos of Claudia posing suggestively. I guess that's why Gabbie called the folder Recipes, to throw potential hackers off of her send. I know she's not naked, but this feels like a serious invasion of privacy. I so did not want to see Claudia like that. You close the page. Donovan and Tyler shuffle back to the computer. You open up the bookmarks folder again, scanning the rest of the links. We've got 2 Sweet 16 articles here. Penalties for underage sexting, and think twice before sending sexy pics to your BF. Interesting. Yo, was Gabbie saving these pics as blackmail? No way. Claudia was her best friend. Donovan, I'm sure there's more to the story. For all we know, she could have been researching it to try and protect Claudia from legal trouble. Claudia was dating that scumbag Brad. Wouldn't put it past him to use her pics against her. Yeah, that is a thing. Donovan rubs his forehead, his mouth set in a hard line. I guess there's no point speculating till we have more evidence. You turn off the laptop and shut it. Exactly, but this could definitely come in handy in the future. What was Gabbie doing with Claudia's pictures? Already got something. Check this out. She's got Gabbie's 2-year planner flipped open to the next February. As you thumb through the pages, you see that nearly every single date is marked in red pen. Damn, our girl was booked until the end of the school year. What could possibly have kept her this busy? Looks like school stuff, winter formal, prom. What's with all the numbers at the end of January? Looks like a budget. She was saving up for something. Look at this. He flips backwards to the months before Gabbie died. You scan April 16th, May 25th, and June 15th, and a few scattered dates in summer. They all say the same thing. Meet up with Jay. Was Jay a client of yours? Nah, she knew better than to keep records where someone could find him. Besides, we never sold a fake to anyone named Jay. I mean, Jay was probably just an initial. There had to be someone with a J name in your client list. Give me the planner. I need to see something. Donovan hands over Tyler the planner. You watch as he flips through the pages in silence, his brow furrowed deeper and deeper as he goes. I knew it. We had dates on some of those days. April 16th was our 1-month anniversary. I covered for Gabbie and said we were out celebrating. June 15th is my birthday. I remember. She said she was at your place that night. So she was pretending to hang out with you when she was really with Jay? We need to figure out who Jay is. Because they're the only lead we've got. If Jay was a client, why did Gabbie keep meeting up with him? Was it a blackmail situation? Either way, they've got to have some answers. Okay, yeah. But how do we find them? Jay is like the most common initial in existence. I take offense with that. And that's assuming Jay is even this person's name. It could just be some kind of code word. Or a middle initial. So, basically, we've got nothing. For now, there's still a lot of room left to cover. The other 3 spread out through the room to look for any clues. I should check out the dresser, the closet, the bookshelf. The bookshelf. You wander over to the bookshelf where Tyler's flipping through each page and book one by one. What do you got, Tyler? Mostly stuff for school, and then a few just for fun books. Oh, and I found her diary, but it's got a lock. Oh man, it'd be hard to break that, wouldn't it? He points to a leather-bound book that's set aside on the bed. Sure enough, there's a 4-digit combination lock. You pick it up and it's a sticky note attached to the back. Day of Freedom. Hey Tyler, we're in luck. I can probably brute force this lock. Won't that take hours? It's probably like 10,000 possible combinations. Yeah, but apparently the combination is a date. That means the first 2 digits are going to be 112, and the second 2 have to be 131. So that would mean there are only about 366 possible combinations if you include a leap day. I should start with January 1st and count up, December 31st and count down, Gabbie's birthday. Hey Donovan, when's your birthday? August 22nd, why? The lock on her diary says Day of Freedom. I was thinking that might be her 18th birthday. You set the combination to 822. Nope. What about the graduation, May 27th? See, that wasn't an option. You enter 0527. The lock doesn't budge. So much for that. What of these could be considered days of freedom? It's a long shot, but you enter 0926, the day that Gabbie died, but the lock remains tightly shut. Okay, good. That would have meant she knew when she was going to die. That would have been operating on a whole lot of wrong assumptions. Unable to think of any more possible dates, you try flipping the dials to 0101 so you can go in order. It's stuck. What's stuck? The dials. I guess it's one of those locks that only lets you try 3 combinations before shutting you out for 24 hours. That doesn't exist. So, we only get 3 tries a day? It could take months to unlock this thing. If Gabbie went to that much trouble to make sure we couldn't read it, you know it's gotta be important. Besides, we might get lucky and discover that Gabbie considered January 4th to be particularly liberating. It's possible. But it'd be a lot easier if we could just figure out what day she was talking about. Keep your eyes peeled for dates. Check out what else I found. Tyler holds up a well-worn notebook. It looks like a ledger of sales. I thought talking about records and receipts and all that, her and her fellow compatriot didn't do. It's a record of all of Gabbie's ID sales. What? No, that can't be right. I specifically told Gabbie not to keep a record. That's a good way to get caught. Well, guess she didn't listen because it's right here. Give me that. Stevie swipes the book out of Tyler's hands and starts looking it over. These aren't for Gabbie and me, idiot. These go back to like 2 years ago, way before we started the business. Do you think Gabbie might have been tracking your sales before approaching you to see if it'd be worth it? No, these aren't my customers. I don't recognize all these names, but the ones I do seem a lot older and richer. These might be Brett's customers. I bet this was what she used to bust him. Wait, I thought you said she busted him to eliminate the competition. If she wanted to eliminate the competition... These records wouldn't go back this far. She started selling fake IDs about a year ago. That means she'd been tracking Brett for a full year before that. It seems an awful lot of preparation before even asking if you were on board, Stevie. So, what do you think happened? I think Gabbie already wanted to get Brett arrested, long before she decided to start selling fake IDs. Seems like Gabbie's really had it out for Claudia. First the photos, now all this with her boyfriend. Personally, I'd say Gabbie did Claudia a favor by getting Brett away from her. Hey, I agree. Seems a little underhanded for Gabbie, but you can't argue with the results. I should check out the closet. You walk over to the closet where Donovan is rifling through the contents of several boxes, a troubled look on his face. Everything okay? Yeah, I just found where Gabbie was storing all those fake ID supplies. There's enough to make hundreds in here. So, you knew she was selling fakes. Who cares where she stored them? It's just... my room's right next door. We share a wall. It's weird to think about. Oh my god, you share a wall. You're also family and under the same roof. Who knew? Donovan... I'm sorry. This must be harder for you than any of us. I don't mean to make it a contest, I swear. Of course not. But you knew her longer than any of us. Heck, you knew her longer than anyone else on the planet. You literally were together since before you were born. It's like Gabbie knew me. My secrets, my fears, dreams. I thought I knew her too. It's one thing to hear she had this whole other life. It's another to actually see it. I should check the dresser. Get over to the dresser where Stevie is searching. Well, found anything interesting? This place is a gold mine. Gabbie's got just about every designer I've ever heard of in here. Put this stuff up on Upcycle and... Let me rephrase that. Have you found anything relevant, Stevie? Not yet. Just a lot of cool crop tops. Check out our sock and underwear drawers. That's where people usually hide stuff. Stevie digs through her drawer and pulls out a single sock with something stuffed in the toe. Aha! Right at the bottom of the drawer. Stevie takes out a small box out of the sock and opens it up. Oh my god, take a look at this. A silver locket. The rest of our group crowds around as Stevie holds up the necklace. It's gotta be a gift from a lover of some sort. It's way too nice to be with from anyone else. Unless it's some kind of heirloom. It's not. Aside from Gabbie, the only death of our family's had in a year was a bachelor uncle. Taking the box from Stevie, you examine the case. The outside has Beachwood Jewelers inscribed in gold trim. The fabric is white and doesn't have any signs of yellowing. You doubt it's more than a year old. Well, that's one thing for sure. Her real lover had way more better taste in jewelry than her fake one did. I wouldn't be able to pick something this nice out in a million years. Oh, I'm sure that's not true. Yeah, besides... As much as I want to go with the heart one, I agree with the first one. What if I got them something really ugly in their least favorite color? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? If you love this hypothetical person so much, why would you buy something in a color they hate? Actually, don't answer that, I don't care. Have you found anything else over there, or should we just get back to searching? No, that's it. Mind if I borrow this necklace, Donovan? Since we know the jeweler, we might be able to figure out who bought it. Fine, my man. It's not like it's mine anyway. Snap a picture for the records. Yay, another photo. The locket would make a romantic gift. You skim the room a little more, but don't find anything else to note. Shall we call it a day? Hang on, I got one more idea. When we were kids, Gabbie told me there was a loose floorboard in her room. She used to hide all kinds of stuff under it. Do you know where it is? No, she never told me. There's so much room to go through. Can't be that hard to find. Especially with all of us looking for it. Diamond choice. Leave no stone unturned. The four of you move the rugs aside and start crawling on the floor, testing each board to see if it has any give. After a few minutes, Donovan calls out from the closet. Found it. Y'all hurry over as he lifts up a wooden board, revealing a shallow hole beneath it. Let's see what we've got down here. You reach into the floorboard and pull out. Zzz, zzz. Oh my god, it's still vibrating. No. Oh. I have no regrets. Happy 15th. A card and a friendship bracelet. Why are these hidden? That's it? A card and a bracelet? Oh my god, those are mine. Gabbie stole your stuff? No, I gave these to her. I didn't realize partners in crime were in the habit of exchanging friendship bracelets. We're not. I gave these to her for her 15th birthday, back when I was friends with that crowd. When Gabbie and I were friends. Oh, yeah, I guess I did see you a few parties back then. You wore a lot of pink. She kind of still does. Ew, don't remind me. I can't believe Gabbie kept this. We weren't even that close. Listen, let's be honest, her shirt is just a little off pink, right? Like lavender, and then her hair goes right with it. So, like I said, still does. In my mind. Stevie, what caused you to stop hanging out? A couple months into high school, this girl started spreading rumors about me. Everyone took her side. What kind of rumors? I don't think I remember this. It was mostly among the girls, I think. She said I made out with her boyfriend. Did you? Hell no, I never do that. Not now, and definitely not back then. Doesn't matter with that crowd, though. They'll look for any excuse to tear someone down. Okay, maybe that's taking it a little far. Hold up, aren't you forgetting that that crowd happens to include your sister, Donovan? Gabbie wasn't like that. Like hell she wasn't. She ditched me just like the rest of them. I thought you cared about Gabbie, but here you are talking crap about her. Believe it or not, some of us are capable of disliking someone without wanting to get them murdered. It's true. Okay, everyone needs to cool it now. Right, all I'm saying is that the Gabbie I knew cared about her friends. Yeah, well, sorry for saying I disliked her. It's not like I blamed her. She didn't stick up for me. Nobody else did either. Gabbie and you were just following the rest of the crowd. I barely knew anything about this. I was just a guy on the track team. But none of you would have done anything, because you're all looking out for yourselves. How do you know that? Seriously, I don't know. I didn't know anything about it. Oh, well, you would've... Shut up! I want to just kick someone in the ass right now. That's just the way high school is, alright? Yeah, well, that's bullshit. Speak for yourself. My friends trust each other. Of course they do. All four of them. Stevie, why didn't you just come to me? I tried, Ace, but you were off in your own world. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. You had your own problems to deal with. We both needed more from each other than we could give. How do you know that? Seriously, how do you know that? And hey, I landed on my feet in the end, I always do. She opens up the card and reads it. You take a look over her shoulder. Dear Gabbie, happy birthday. Thank you so much for inviting me to your quince. I can't wait for next year when we're all at the same school again. Until then, I hope you'll wear the bracelet and think of me. Love you, Stevie. I thought you said you weren't that close. Maybe we were. Oh! You mean maybe your feelings are suddenly subjectively different than you thought they were? Huh, who knew? But it hurts less to lose a friend than when you pretend they didn't matter to you. I can't believe she kept these. Maybe Gabbie didn't forget. Maybe her choice of partner in crime wasn't as random as you thought. You offer Stevie a small smile before snapping a picture of the card and bracelet and handing them to Stevie. Oh, yay, some more evidence. Woohoo. Why did Gabbie hold on to these old gifts from Stevie? Cute thought, but I seriously don't think so. We weren't in this because of friendship or whatever. It was just business. Why are you trying so hard to make Gabbie look so bad? Why are you trying so hard to make her look so good? I don't think he's really trying. We're solving a freaking murder here. We gotta look at the facts. You're not looking at the facts, you're jumping to conclusions. Oh, come on, dude. I like Gabbie too, but you gotta admit, she was into some shady stuff. She was a victim of circumstance. Yeah, right, we're all victims of circumstance. If you try hard enough... Well, she has a point. Stevie, don't... But you can't quite... Rubbing it in. Seems like you're enjoying this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought you were on my side here. It's called you went too far, you dumbass. I'm not on any side. I just want to find our killer. So you can feel better about going along with all the plans that might have gotten her killed? You know what? You can all just leave. The only one here who seems to actually give a damn is Blake. Don't start with that. She's my friend. She was your friend, as far as I'm concerned. I'm the one who's been working with her the longest. Please, everyone calm down. We need everyone's help if we're gonna get to the bottom of this. We need to get over ourselves and do the work, treat each other with respect. And that includes Gabbie. You sound like my sister's preschool teacher. You know, I'm really starting to dislike you, and I'm gonna throw you out that window here if you keep opening your flapping mouth. That's fitting, seeing how you're acting like children. If you can't figure out how to work together, you're all off the case. The three of them hit pause on the latest episode of Bickering Detective Pals, long enough to exchange sheepish looks, finally. Sounds counterintuitive, but I think we need to get our heads out of the game. Think about it. If we all we do together is investigate the murder of someone we care about, reliving the trauma over and over. It's important work, but it's exhausting. We're all fried. Maybe we should take a night off. Do something fun. Why does it sound like you're got something in mind? I tip my detective hat to you. I happen to know of a fantastic trivia night in town. Trivia? Racking our brains for facts is your idea of fun? Well, it's better than racking our brains with stupid bickering. I actually kind of like trivia. It feels good when your niche interests come up. Sounds like someone's not up for a challenge, Tai-Tai. Hey, I'm up for anything. If you're looking for a challenge, you've got one. Oh boy, proving the point that we need a night out. I could use a distraction after the last few weeks. Let's go to trivia. Can I have who's that Pokemon for 300, Alex? Uncle Bobby's Pizza and Pub is bustling, and everyone seems to be in high spirits for trivia night. Everyone, that is, except your team. What should we call our team? The Snakes? Why the hell would we call ourselves the Snakes? Because snakes are cool. Doesn't seem like you've got any better ideas. Please, can we not fight over this too? Fine, then what do you think our team name should be? It's gotta be better than the Snakes. Oh no, we're not doing the Scoobies. Listen, a long time ago, I was actually naming our community this. The Locums Locos. I'm doing it, I don't give a shit what you have to say. Locums Locos works for me. I'm putting it down. Don't I get a say? No. Not if you and Stevie are gonna keep annoying me about it. Okay, fine. Locums Locos works for me. Your team sits in silence, eating pizza and occasionally shooting glares at each other before trivia game finally starts. Hello, trivia fans. Welcome to Trivia Night at Uncle Bob's Pizza and Pub. First up, we have Geographic Question. What is the capital city of Texas? Dallas. Oh, that's easy. It's Houston. Ah, shit. Dallas. No way I've been to concerts in Dallas. It's an art city, not a governmental hub. Oh, that was what you were basing your shit on. Guess we'll see. Yeah, well, maybe that's because you weren't looking for the government. Stevie, any thoughts? Yeah, heck with Texas, it's too hot. Well, this is off to a phenomenal start. Guess it's time to take matters in your own hands. You take the slip of paper and write down... I'm gonna go with Dallas. I'm sticking with my thing. Okay? You hastily write down Dallas and take it up to the MC. Nothing personal, Donovan. I think Dallas is the right answer. Don't blame me when we lose. I'm gonna pass this. Tyler looks smug, while Donovan looks like he's eating something sour. Time's up, and the correct answer is... Austin. So we're all wrong. Oh, shit! See? Told you it was in Houston. It wasn't Dallas, either. Can you both admit you suck already? I'm getting a migraine listening to you argue. Up next, we have a biology question. What is the common name of Ursus martimus? Anyone? Ursus martimus. I have no clue. I hate trivia night already. You look around the table, but nobody meets your eyes. Alright, then last call. No response. This is going to be harder than you thought. You pick up the pen and write down... The common name of Ursus martimus is panda bear, polar bear, koala bear. Ursus martimus. I don't think it's polar. I'm actually going to go with koala bear. You turn your answer in and wait. And the answer is the polar bear. Oh, sweet in Christ. Well, this clearly isn't going our way. Up next, we have a sports question, including the goalie. How many players per team are allowed to be on the ice at any given time in hockey? I don't know anything about hockey. I think it's including the goalie. I think it's 6. I could be wrong. Wait a second, I know this one. She snatches the pen and paper out of her hand, scribbling an answer, and rushes it up to the MC. The answer is 6 players. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Oh, shit. A point for Locum's Locos, you're welcome. I thought you hated sports, Stevie. I do, but my mom's a diehard fan, so I've been dragged to enough games to pick up the basics. Next question is a media question. What movie was a top-grossing film of 2012? Listen, was it the movie 2012? I just don't know. You all look at each other, grinning and talking over one another. That's gotta be the Avengers. Wait, was that when the Avengers came out? Man! You know, you feel old now. Superhero movies basically define late elementary school. We're not gonna have this talk at all. We really aren't. Seriously, I wore the same Thor costume for 3 Halloweens straight. And here I took you for more of a Captain America guy. After that, your team finds their groove. No matter what the question is, at least one of you somehow knows it. I don't know the exact date, but it's a car crash in the 90s. It has to be, Princess Diana. Ooh, good one. Toni Morrison wrote The Bluest Eye. Their first album was titled A Fever You Can't Sweat Out. I don't know that one. Victor. His name's Victor. What? Haven't you seen A Christmas Story? Before you know it, it's time for the final question. Alrighty. What about substance commonly used by detectives can be sprayed onto surfaces to reveal traces of bodily fluid, such as blood? Ooh. 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 Okay. I got this one. Okay? Got this one. Limb and all. You're a genius, Blake. Thank you. I try my best. Should we be alarmed that you knew what to use to spray for blood right off the top of your head? Yeah, it's basically a substance that allows you to, basically it emits light when sprayed on something that has bodily fluid. Hey, it's my job. Who doesn't need to check for a little blood every now and then? It doesn't just do blood, but I digress. You write down your answer and confidently take it up to the MC a few minutes later. Only one team got this question right. The answer is luminol. Guess we should consider ourselves lucky to have you on our team. And not just for your ability to uncover bloodstains. Oh, thanks, guys. Hey, I think they're about to announce the winners. In third place, we have the Dontourage with 16 correct answers. In second place, we have the team of newcomers Locum's Locos with 18 correct answers. God damn it. And in first place, we have the Amigos with 19 correct answers out of 20. Oh man, one more right answer and we would have tied for first. Second place isn't bad. Especially since we're the first timers. This ended up being way more fun than I expected. You were on fire there for a while. So were you. All that stuff about Greek mythology was all Greek to you? Thanks for making that pun so I didn't have to. But seriously, Donovan, sorry about earlier. I can't put myself in your shoes right now, but I know I need to try harder. Sorry, too. It's been hard for me to accept any of this, even that she's gone. But that's not your fault. I'm sorry, too, guys. All this has me on edge all the time, but I just, I want us to get along. I think we're headed in the right direction, and I get it. I told you we needed a trivia night. Don't get it twisted. I'm just still here to solve a case. But maybe you're not the worst group of people to solve it with. Could you say that again? I want to record it for future evidence. Nope. No way. Just then, the MC taps you on the shoulder. Congratulations on placing. You won slices of our signature cake. I'll take it. It's chocolate. Ooh, that looks amazing. Maybe we should get these to go. It's been a long day. Yeah, I could call it a night. Come on, I gotta be able to convince one of you to stick around and eat cake with me. So Stevie wanted to go. Donovan wanted to go. Tyler didn't say shit. Interesting, but okay. Um, Donovan. Donovan raises an eyebrow. I mean, sure, didn't exactly feel like rushing home anyway. I know the feeling, but I gotta go. Sophia will throw a fit if I'm not around for her bedtime story. Yeah, I got a call too. Thanks for tonight, guys. I had fun. The two of them box up their desserts and head out, leaving you and Donovan alone. Donovan takes a bite and lets out a please hum. Surprised they're giving this away for free. Well, you have to not only play, but win trivia. And you're probably gonna buy pizza while you're here anyway, so... Glad to be reminded that businesses are reliably in it for themselves. He says with a smile on his face. Seems to me like someone's in a good mood. I guess you could say I'm relieved. I didn't think I was ever going to get closure with Gabbie, but now at least I have a chance. Is this why you do this? Why I do this? I don't really know my reasons. I know it just feels right. Maybe I read too many detective books as a kid, or maybe Stevie's right and I'm compensating for my unresolved issues with Perdita. But whenever there's a mystery, I have to solve it. And then, of course, there's the fact that this time there's a literal killer on the loose, and I can't just sit idly by when they're out there. I think that's part of why I didn't want to listen to you and Tyler about the possibility of a murder at first. It was too scary to consider. Can't blame you for that. I'm still holding out hope that it's just an accident, but optimism has never come easily to me. If there's any chance of saving another person from going through what Gabbie did, I want to take it. Oh, Donovan. You put your hand over his and give it a light squeeze. He laces his fingers with yours and gives you a smile. You sit like that for, you don't know how long, finding solace in silent understanding. Blake, Donovan, the two of you laugh as you talk over each other. Go ahead. Really gonna make me go first, huh? I'm pretty sure I heard you start to speak first. Them's the rules. He chuckles and then stares down at his plate pensively long enough that you think he's not going to speak at all, but you will let him take his time. I've been thinking about doing something and I don't know. It feels like bad timing, but maybe there'll never be a good time and maybe that's just an excuse and... I don't think I've heard you say this many words ever. Pretty much. He looks up at you exasperated and admiring, and simultaneously surprisingly vulnerable. Then starts to lean in. Are we doing the feely thing? Are we doing the feely thing? I don't know how to feel about the feely thing. I don't know. I guess we have a connection. We've been okay. He kind of did say I was in this to, and I cared, and we kind of have some feelings. You meet him halfway as he takes your face in his hands and kisses you. His lips are soft, sweet, and as soon as you move past your initial surprise and enjoy the pressure of his lips, the lingering taste of cake, and the warmth of his hands on your face. So, yeah, that's what was on my mind. You should share your thoughts more often. I guess I could do that. He takes a deep breath and places his hands in yours again. You let the silence linger, rubbing gentle circles on his palm with your thumb. After a minute or so, he gives you a small, appreciative smile. Blake, I'm glad I met you. Me too. The two of you finish up your desserts in companionable silence, but you can tell Donovan seems more relaxed than you've ever seen him. The next day at lunch, you arrive early to see Millie sitting at your usual table with her head down. Hey, Millie, are you okay? Millie pokes her head up, pouting. Why are you talking to me? I'm sure Tyler and the others are waiting for you. Millie... Just because I'm talking to Tyler doesn't mean I don't care about you. It just feels like you chose him over me, Oh, high school, how I don't miss you. I get that, but you're both my friends. I care about you both, and I don't want to choose between you. She sighs. I guess I was being a bit silly. You weren't being silly. I knew you were trying to help me. Now let me help you. Why don't you tell me what's going on? It's stupid, but Toby just got his first college acceptance letter, and it's in Alaska. And I still have this massive crush on him. I noticed. And here I thought I was being subtle. But I can't get one up on Beachwood's premier teen detective. She lets out a brief chuckle before a sigh overtakes her again. If he's gonna go to school in Alaska, I'm probably never gonna see him again, let alone go out with him. I'm sorry, Millie. But you shouldn't give up. Most colleges, or most students, apply to at least 3 colleges, and a high achiever like Toby is probably looking at 7 or 8. Did he tell you his school is in Alaska as his first choice? Well, no, but if he's even considering schools in Alaska, he's obviously not worried about moving far away. Maybe he's trying to move as far away from you as possible because maybe he has feelings, and maybe, just maybe, you should just talk to him about it, instead of talking to anyone other than the guy you're interested in. What if he moves to another side of the country? Oh, what a shame. People do that every day. He'd still come home for summer break, presumably. Winter break, too. Besides, long-distance relationships are a thing you could try. Do you think he'd be willing to do that? You let out a small, sympathetic chuckle. I'm a detective, Millie, not a fortune teller. The only way to know is to ask him yourself. Yeah, I know, that's the hard part. Well, then, all this pretty much is moot. Until one of you makes a move, nothing's gonna happen. I've been trying to make moves, but he's either ignoring them or completely oblivious. Welcome to every single high school boy. I don't know how Toby feels about you, but I do know the thing too about this, his ability to take a hint, or rather his lack of ability. She actually laughs at that, and you feel like maybe, just maybe, things will be okay between you. Thanks, Blake. You're right. Talking to you helped a lot. No problem, and sorry for the other day. I think a few things came out wrong. Me too. So, how's the case going? Do you really want to know? I'm not telling you shit because you're sus. Sure, I mean, you listen to me vent about my boy problems. Only seems fair. And to be honest, I've been curious ever since you first brought it up. Well, Gabbie's brother Donovan is on our side now. He let us search her room. We found the fancy necklace hidden in her sock drawer. I'm gonna go to the jewelers after school to see if they can tell me about it. Is it Beachwood Jewelers by chance? Yeah, does that matter? My sister used to work there. My parents know the owner. I can help you talk to her if you want. You'd do that? Sure. Going to a jeweler shop doesn't sound that dangerous or illegal. And I've missed you. If I can help you do a good thing and get some quality time in, sounds like a win. Thanks, Millie. Meet me in the parking lot after school. Awesome. Wow. I always kind of wanted to play Velma at least once. And yet, listen, you're wearing orange and you've got the hair for it too. Who knew? I can't promise any talking Great Danes or Scooby snacks, but feel free to throw out a Jinkies if the feeling strikes. After school, you and Millie drive downtown together to visit the Beachwood Jewelers, the finest jewelry shop in the country or county. Inside the glass case, you see a variety of precious stones and metals. Whoa, they've upgraded their collection since my sister worked here. Your sister's either incredibly brave or incredibly stupid. If I worked here, I'd be terrified of getting robbed. This place has a ton of security measures. Speaking of which, don't try going behind the counter unless you want to get electrocuted. Good to know. Behind the counter, the proprietor is inspecting a diamond with a pair of pliers. According to Millie, this is Lorelei Haverford, and by the looks of it, bouge-centric is an accurate description. Excuse me, ma'am, I have something I'd like you to take a look at. She's just staring at us. The jeweler continues to gaze into the diamond, as if it's hailed the secrets of the universe. Maybe you should give it a try and see if you could break the case wide open. Oh, yeah, forgot to mention, the owner can be a little... Just let me handle it. Ahem, Miss Haverford, it's me, Millie, Lexi's sister. The jeweler's eyes open wide, as if snapped out of a trance. She immediately puts the gem down and turns to you. Oh, Millie dear, wonderful to see you. Tell me, how is Lexi doing these days? She's good. Graduates from Parsons next year. But my friend here actually needs some help. So why don't we catch up later? Of course, dear. What is it your friend needs? I have a name. You pull out the necklace, including the box. I was wondering if you could tell me anything about this necklace. Oh my, that is beautiful. Wherever did you get it? You'd think the name on the box would tell you. I wasn't the one who purchased it, but judging by the box, I'm pretty sure you were the one who sold it. Oh, yes, I remember now. This piece was a custom commission ordered in the past year. You're the lucky lady to have a boyfriend who gives you a gift like that. Oh, no, it's not my necklace. I found it in a dressing room and wanted to return it. Got it at a pawn shop and wanted to find the owner. I think my friend was having an affair with whoever purchased this. I wanted to return... you know what? Found it at a pawn shop. I'm going to have to think about this one for a minute. Okay. I found it in the dressing room and wanted to return it. How kind of you. Not many people would go through so much work to help a stranger these days. So, since it's a custom design, do you think you can put me in touch with the owner? Oh, sure. Let me look through my files. The jeweler presses a button to allow you behind the counter and motions for you to come to the back. Thanks for helping me out, ma'am. Seriously, you're a lifesaver. Oh, you're welcome, dear. Now, where did I put those files? Ah, yes, my desk. She seems a bit of an airhead. Your eyes sweep over the chaos of stacks of coffee-stained papers and other clutter with dismay. It looks like a place where clues go to die. Oh, God. That's quite a lot of papers. Oh, well, yes, I believe this is the one you want over here. No, that's not the right one. She seems to be picking papers off the desk at random, hoping that they're the right one, not exactly helping with your initial sense of doom. How about I give you my phone number, and you call me if you find the information? What a lovely idea. Here, write it down on this. She has your receipt from 2007. You reluctantly write your name on the back, losing hope by the second. I'll see what I can find, and it was wonderful meeting you. Likewise. We're doomed. As soon as you're out of earshot, Millie lets out a long sigh. I should have remembered Miss Hartford's particular filing system. Sorry I wasn't able to help more. It's not your fault. A lot of leads end up like that. They'll just have to tell the rest of the team that was a bust. The next morning, you meet up with the others at your locker before class. Morning. Morning, Blake. Donovan was just playing some of his music for us. Have you heard his stuff? They're total bangers. I'll be sure to tell the others you said that. Where are the flying pigs? Because you guys are acting like real, well, friends. Like real friends. Don't quit your day job, Ace. Speaking of, I got some bad news. I got the necklace to the jewelers, and while she said she'd try to look into the buyer, the chances are slim. Rats, that was our best lead. All hope is not lost. You know how Gabbie was tracking Brett for like 2 years? I think I got the strongest motive. But he refused to answer any of her questions. What makes you think he'll talk now? Take a look at this. He pulls up a group text on his phone and you raise an eyebrow. Dylan Jones' 18th birthday bash this Saturday night. I'm not following. Brett's already RSVIP'd. We catch him on his home turf, where he already feels like he's a big man. I mean, the guy's got something to prove. He's been gone a long time. He lost his popular girlfriend and power couple status. He'll be overcompensating. The perfect recipe for getting him to slip up. Okay, Running Man, I never would have thought I'd say this, but I like the way you think. But here we are. Okay, but I've never been to a party like that before. You haven't? Not even for a case? I seem like the type of that gets invited to parties. Well, then this isn't just a great lead. It's gonna be fun. Is it though? Without further ado, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down description below, links to a bunch of stuff that's cool, awesome, you know, and yeah. Also Discord where you can hang out with all of us, and links to support the channel and this community. So without further ado, love you beautiful faces. Thank you very much for watching. It's very much appreciated. And so I apologize about being a little bit late. Just kind of been off. Just needed to get some sleep. Didn't sleep at all for like 48 hours and whatnot. And then just been trying to catch up on a bunch of other stuff in my life and the whole 9 yards. You know how it is. Or at least I'm assuming you do. Life is life, you know. But without further ado, love you. Catch y'all later. Peace out.